Well, hello, folks. Jeffrey Darty, the Christian Whistleblower. Welcome back to the channel. You're looking at This Man, and I am coming to you with a quick This Man update. Of course, we put out a video on this man a couple of days ago, and I've received a lot of information and a lot of feedback regarding this man. And now over 4,000 subscribers, on our way very quickly to 5,000 and beyond, up to 10,000 and probably a million before we're done at least. It's great to be able to get information from you subscribers, and the great amount of information that I get, the great quantity and quality of information that I get just from 4,000 or 5,000 of y'all. I'm just excited for it to be 100,000 and beyond, so we can really continue to increase our ability to gain good intelligence and to be able to share it with people. Now, I do know that this man, in all likelihood, did start as a hoax. At least there's some good evidence that it started as a hoax. And I appreciate those of you that have written to warn me, Jeff, it's a hoax. Don't be taken in. Don't be fooled. And I appreciate that. And I did understand that and know that before I made the initial video, and of course know and understand it now. But even though it may have, let's just say it did start as a hoax, even if that is the case, it has grown into something more than that. I liken it to the Slender Man. If you remember Slender Man, it was started as a website contest. It was actually the winning story of a website contest, a horror website, to talk about creepy stuff. And the Slender Man was just a literary creation, very literally. And yet, it wasn't long after that 3 or 4, I believe it was 4 teenage girls held down one of their friends, another girl, and stabbed her 47, 48 times. And if I remember correctly, did in fact kill her. So even though Slender Man started as a hoax, it quickly grew and became something far more. And I'm convinced that Slender Man became a tulpa, became an entity that still is probably active in our realm today. And a tulpa, a few years back, I did a classic radio show about tulpae, which is the plural of tulpa. And I actually interviewed a tulpa live on air, a tulpa that had been created by someone that had gained enough sentience where it could actually talk to me. I should try to pull that and put the audio into a YouTube. I don't know why I couldn't do that. It's my own stuff, right? So it is possible to create a being, i.e. Slender Man, i.e. this man, out of intense thought. And when you think about Slender Man, how could he have become so powerful so quickly? Well, Slender Man was mainly driven by teenage girls. And having had 2 daughters, I can testify to the incredibly intense power and the incredible intensity of the emotions and intention of teenage girls. And interestingly enough, and I don't mean anything by this, so don't get mad at me, it just is what it is, don't shoot the messenger. This man is primarily directed at females as well. Females see this guy in their dreams. Females, many of them report a sexual type of violation within their dreams by this man, and boy, that's got to be a bad thought, having to look at that creepy dude. But again, the very powerful female emotion being leveraged. Now, I have received communication from multiple remote viewers whose names shall be kept silent for obvious reasons. I've received communication from multiple remote viewers that say that during their remote viewing sessions, they see this man. So whomever or whatever he is out there. He is active, and he's something that now that we know about, we can very easily and very effectively defend against. But to hear the remote viewers tell me this man is out there, we've seen him, we've encountered him during our work, not physically, they've seen him when they're doing remote viewing, and to me that's fascinating. So whoever he is, whatever he is, dude is out there. And I'm also researching as well. There is a self-styled guru, a la the spiritual healers, that'll do all this mumbo jumbo and then pull out, some chicken guts and say, oh, I pulled out your cancer or whatever. And there's one of them that does leverage this man imagery. He looks like this man. He uses the words "this man" a lot in his marketing, and he has come under increasing pressure and accusation of sexual impropriety and mental and spiritual and dream invasion directed at women. But I have to get more facts before I can start naming names, because you don't want to do anything that is not right. But it's very interesting, and it looks like there's a lot of smoke, so I'm thinking there might be some fire there as well. But I wanted to make this update because it is important. I wanted you to know, yes, thank you for letting me know that it started as a hoax. I was aware of that, but I appreciate you having my six, having my back, right? I appreciate that very much. And don't hesitate to let me know and to share your feelings and to share warnings if you so desire. I know that he most likely did start as a hoax. I also know that through the testimony of multiple remote viewers, he is out there. And I also know that there's many people that have written to me and said, yeah, I have seen this guy. And whether it's, something that it's happened and because we talk about it so much, it is what it is at this point. And at this point, it is. And it's really not, it is what it is. It is what we make it. And we can make this man go away simply by, taking authority over our thoughts, telling him to leave, hewing him if you have to, even though it is mostly in a dream. And this might be a good time to talk about lucid dreaming. So you can turn the tables on this guy and get rid of him. We're probably talking about him more than we need to, but I did want to follow up, give you those facts. We've got a great day of videos lined up for you. Continue to keep your eye out. If you click on the little bell up in the right-hand corner of the page, you're able to get notice whenever a new video goes out. And that thing might sound like a church bell because we're putting out a bunch of new stuff. It might be ding, 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 ding-a-linging because we are putting out a lot of new content. I do ask every one of you to help me. And those of you, everyone can help me by copying my YouTube channel URL. You know how to do that. It's up in the bar where all that, where it says www.whatever. So just go up there, go to my channel, go to the front page of my channel, and just go ahead and copy that URL and share it on your social media and say, hey, this guy is teaching some really good stuff. He's sharing some really good stuff. What do you think? Put that out on your social media. And then also, if you want to take the next step and become a full-fledged unindoctrinator, my PayPal information is below. My Patreon information is below. Thank you for those that have already stepped up to the plate and become unindoctrinators and are stepping up and working hard to help me out. I do appreciate it. And until later on, I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, still encouraging you to unwind your mind and unindoctrinate yourself.